I'm sure there are various words to describe the different types of parties you've attended before. Glamorous, shabby, sober, and ones where the booze just flowed. But what about a classy and boogie party? Ever attended a party so glam, you wanted it to go on forever? Well, buckle up, millionaires, because today we're gonna check out the top 10 most expensive parties ever thrown. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to comment the secret message written somewhere on the screen to get featured on the next video. Alright, let's begin. Number 10. Liza Minnelli's wedding. Cost $3.5 million. On the number 10 spot is an extra glamorous party thrown by Liza Minnelli on the occasion of her wedding to David Guest. The wedding took place in 2002 and was the talk of the town for many reasons, including the extravagant amounts spent on making the occasion. The award-winning cabaret star had been through 3 failed marriages before joining with David. This time around, she was determined to go all out to celebrate her love, hoping the 4th time would be the charm. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. So how grand was this wedding anyways? Well, picture this. The best man for the wedding was Michael Jackson. Apparently, David Guest and Michael had been friends for a long time. It didn't stop there, though. The lady of honor for the wedding was Elizabeth Taylor. As if those were not enough star sightings, also appearing and performing at the show of love were Tony Bennett, Natalie Cole, and the legendary Stevie Wonder. How much exactly did this grand occasion cost the couple? The cost of the party was estimated around $3.5 million. The event took place in Manhattan's Marble Collegiate Chapel with only 500 guests present. A 60-piece orchestra performed at the occasion, which was covered by OK Magazine. This was indeed glamorous. Number 9. Chelsea Clinton, daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton. Cost $5 million. Bill Clinton, the former U.S. president, wasn't going to hand her daughter's hand out in marriage just casually. It had to be grand. When people of timber and caliber come together, the world knows something is happening. This is the story of Chelsea Clinton and her heartthrob, Mark Vivitsky, a young investment banker, and how they made the world hold still for a second with their extravagant wedding ceremony. For the wedding ceremony, Chelsea wore an astonishing wedding dress made by Vera Wang exclusively for her. Such a queenly appearance. What other things did the couple do to celebrate their union in a grand style? For one, the event took place in fully air-conditioned tents with about 500 guests in attendance, cutting across political tycoons, businessmen, and women. Then, the wedding cake came at a price of $11,000. Leaves me wondering whether it had diamond crust and icing. Number 8. Birthday celebration of David Bonderman. Cost $7 million. Who owns good money and doesn't spend on themselves? The story becomes even more epic when you have billions of dollars in net worth. That's the case of David Bonderman, a Texan billionaire, founding partner of the Texas Pacific Group. When the big money man clocked 70 years old, he made a grand event to mark the anniversary of his birthday. He decided to show off his affluence by throwing a party that soon went down in history as one of the most expensive parties ever thrown. The party cost the rich man around $7 million. The event featured star performances from the celebrant's favorite artists, Paul McCartney of the Beatles, the Rolling Stones Band, and John Mellencamp. All were top dogs in the music scene back in the day. I'm sure David Bonderman relived his memories alongside his 700 guests. Lucky guy! Number 7. Wedding of Wayne Rooney. Cost $8 million. Wayne Rooney, the Manchester United football legend, had a grandiose wedding with his longtime sweetheart, Colleen McLaughlin. The couple went all out to celebrate the start of their journey together as a wedded couple. The wedding party, which was held in 2008, was set in a 17th century style villa, Villa d'Orazio, with the reception following at the La Cervara, a 700-year-old medieval-styled abbey with its beautiful scenery. Colleen's favorite band, Westlife, performed at the event. Friends and family of the couple, including teammates of Wayne Rooney, were flown into the venue of the event. Overall, the program cost Wayne Rooney and his wife $8 million. But what did you expect from a multimillionaire football player like Wayne Rooney? Number 6. Bar Mitzvah of Elizabeth Brooks. Cost $10 million. Making an entry on the number 6 spot is a very controversial party that featured big-time pop stars at a kid's birthday party. Not just a regular kid, though. Elizabeth Brooks was the daughter of defense contractor David H. Brooks. This man had a whole lot of money he made from running DHB Industries, a top company that supplied the U.S. Army with body armor. Although D.H. Brooks' money wasn't entirely clean, he could have easily been one of the richest men in the world at the same time. No wonder he had no problem splashing $10 million on the occasion of his daughter's 13th birthday. When Elizabeth Brooks clocked 13 in November 2005, her wish was to see her pop icons live in performance. Little did she know that her dad was the genie who made wishes come true. For her bar mitzvah party, star appearances like Kenny G, Aerosmith, and 50 Cent all came to perform at the Rainbow Room. And instead of cookies and cakes, guests at the girls' bar mitzvah went home with gift packs containing $1,000 worth of digital electronics, including an iPod and digital cameras. Man, I wish I had friends who threw parties like this in high school. Number 5. The Brunei Sultan's 50th birthday. Cost $27.2 million. When you're talking about the most lavish spenders in the world, the Sultan of Brunei should always be on your list. The leader of this oil-rich country is one of the richest and long-reigning leaders in the world. Through the years, he has managed to amass good wealth for himself, so the world wasn't very surprised when he took out some $27.2 million to celebrate himself on his 50th birthday. When the Sultan clocked 50 back in 1996, he celebrated it in grandiose style. The monarch had high-class people from all around the world, including Prince Charles, with Michael Jackson performing live at the occasion. Every guest was given a gold medal for attending the party, which had enough flow of caviar and champagne. I'm sure this was the easiest gold medal win of all time. Number 4. Atlantis Hotel opening in Dubai. Cost $31 million. When it comes to wealth and affluence, no country does it better than the UAE. With Dubai being the center of its tourist attraction to the world, and if you're looking for the grandest of hotels, Dubai sure has some heavy contenders. The Atlantis Hotel is one of such A-list resorts with a magnificent structure. When the hotel was opened, they threw one of the most expensive parties in the world, spending a whopping sum of $31 million during its grand opening. Several pop stars performed at the event, with the headline star being Kylie Minogue. Over 2,000 celebrities were flown in to celebrate at the party. Confirmed appearances included Lindsay Lohan, Robert De Niro, Charlize Theron, and Natalie Imbruglia. The highlight of the occasion was a fireworks release, which is rated as the biggest fireworks ever lit in history. They sure do know how to party in Dubai. Number 3. The Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi wedding. Cost $45 million. This wedding ceremony dates back to 1981 and was estimated to cost about $45 million. In today's money and exchange rate, this event is valued over $100 million, which makes it a valid entry on the number 1 spot, but let's just keep it at $45 million for now. The wedding of the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi is arguably the grandest event that has ever been commemorated. How grand was this event exactly? Well, to accommodate a congregation of 20,000 people, the Crown Prince built a huge stadium for this event. And that was just the beginning. If you have seen the movie Aladdin, then you'd get a picture of how grand the event was. The Sheikh toured the town before the main event, and the bride's family were presented with 20 camels saddled with loads of gifts, diamonds, and precious jewels. This is unlike any wedding party ever. The whole town was excited to celebrate the Crown Prince's matrimonial joining. What a party that must have been. Number 2. Lakshmi Mittal daughter's wedding. Cost $60 million. On the number 2 spot on our list of most expensive parties ever thrown is the wedding party of Lakshmi Mittal, a steel tycoon from Bangladesh. The wedding, which happened way back in 2004, cost an estimated $60 million. 1,000 guests were flown into the party, which was held in the Versailles Palace in France, and they were all lodged in 5-star hotels for the 6 days during which the ceremony lasted. Even the invitations to the party were made of silver. I'm sure the guests did not throw that away after the party was over. Number 1. Prince William and Kate's wedding. Cost $70 million. The wedding ceremony of Prince William and Princess Kate remains in our memories. The aura, the procession, the majestic scenery all were a scene to behold. The royal wedding took place in Westminster Abbey in the presence of the Queen of England and the Prince Charles. The wedding dress was the $1 million dress also worn by Princess Diana. Most of the budget was spent on security for the occasion. The total amount expended is estimated to be around 70 million. Only the British royal family would be wealthy enough to throw such an expensive wedding. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 most expensive parties ever thrown. Were you intrigued by the lavish lifestyle of these rich people? Would you attend such a party if you were invited? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Bye!